This is how to create a chart in Excel that will show you something like 4 quarters worth of data compared to total. First, I'm going to show you how to use the shape function in Excel to add a title. You don't have to use this, but it's a really handy thing to know. So let's type in our shape here. We've got our title, and then let's bold it and increase the font size. You can do anything you normally can to text in here, so you can change the font if you wish. You can make it larger. Let's center it. Let's make it even a little bit larger so it really stands out. And the neat thing with shapes is if you go to the upper right, you can do things like bevel the edge or add a glow to it. So let's add a bevel so it stands out kind of like a button. Now I'm changing the color here, and then let's select our data here, hit Alt and equal to get our totals quickly. That's another quick Excel shortcut to know. Select all of our data and go to Insert Chart. Now we're going to get started. You can click on the title and press Delete, and then go over here to the right and hit the plus sign. That's where you can remove the grid lines. Now I'm going to click on the chart, and then let's switch the rows and columns. And then I need to right click because we need to change the chart type here. You'll notice that the first few quarters are clustered column. Let's make sure Q4 is also a clustered column and hit OK. Next, I'm going to click on my line here, and I'm just shrinking this so you can see this menu better. But let's click the line here, and then let's make sure that up down is checked. Now I've expanded this wider again. Now let's click on this line and format. And let's change this gap width down to 50% because we want those bars to be much wider. Next, I want no line because we just want to see those markers there. Now when I click back on the bar to gradient, you can click on the left side and the right side and change the colors here. I'm going with shades of gray. On the right, it's going to be the darker shade. And then transparency needs to be 80%. You want to make sure when you're done adjusting here that you can see through that larger gray bar. Now let's double click on these little items in the legend here, and we're going to change the color of each. I'm going to do shades of green here with lighter going up to darker, but you could make these any colors that you want. And then I'm going to go back to this one and do a little bit darker so it really shows through the gray. Now click on the bar and let's go to no line for the border, so there's no longer a border on the chart. Now next, I want to move this up here so that we can see a little bit better off to the side again. I am going to click on data labels. Now you could leave these data labels on if you want for everyone, or you have the option to just click them and delete and leave those ones on the top left. Let's make this a little more fun and right click on change the shape, and let's select this shape. Now if you right click and format again, you can center these, you can put them above, whatever you'd like to do. I'm going to go with above. And you can play around with these and change the color. Let's go back up to fill. I'm going to do a solid fill. You can leave it green. I'm going to just go with gray. It just matches our chart. And let's go a little bit lighter so we can see the text, but you could